Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is Montana This Morning from Montana's news leader.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Justine Stewart.
And I'm Lou Stewart. Hope you're having a great start to your Tuesday. Hope you had a good Christmas as well. Man, it was nice to see a little bit of snow falling in places.
It was really nice. Beautiful day. White Christmas yesterday. So what more can you ask for?
I know. It was like that real fluffy snow too. Maybe able to get out and enjoy it a little bit. We're going to get a break today from the snow, Justine. It's going to be cold though. Mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures in the teens. And then we're talking about more snow though moving in tomorrow. So here's your forecast headlines. One more quiet day. That would be today. Unsettled weather moves in, then with an atmospheric river, another one setting up. By the end of the week, we would talk about the potential for some heavy snow then. So cold and dry Tuesday, like I mentioned, snow for the rest of the week, and then heavy snow starting Thursday and Friday. Here's your Tuesday forecast. 20 in Missoula, we'll see 14, so it's cold in Kalispell. 25 in Hamilton, we'll see 17 in Polson. Anywhere from mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies overhead. In the morning though, definitely bundle up. We're talking about single digits and below zero this morning. We'll have all the details on the snow coming up here in just a few minutes.
President Trump continuing to face heat from environmental organizations over the announcement he and the Secretary of Interior, Ryan Zinke, would downsize several national monuments in Utah by roughly 2 million acres. A coalition of 10 conservationist groups, along with several Native American tribes, are now suing President Trump, Secretary Zinke, and the Bureau of Land Management. Montana senators are split on the issue and spoke to MTN News after the announcement of those rollbacks.
And that is, I support Secretary Zinke. What he's trying to do here is allow the states to have a louder voice in this process versus having Washington, D.C. bureaucrats or the executive branch of our government, I think, overreach and have too much power wielding that over the states. It's important that we allow public use of our public lands.
The monuments across this country have spurred incredible amount of economy in our outdoor industries. They've supported jobs. They've improved quality of life. And I think rolling back these monuments just undermines local public support for these things.
While many of us spent Christmas Day lounging around the tree with family, some of our local heroes were patrolling the snowy roads, keeping our communities safe. MTN's Kent Lutzen spoke to Missoula County Sheriff's Deputy Kellen Larson, who spent the holiday on the clock.
In a perfect world, there would be no car crashes, house fires, medical calls, or major emergencies. But unfortunately, the realities of life don't stop, not even during the holidays.
Just because it's Christmas doesn't mean anything changes. It's, a drop of the hat, something major can happen, or, it could be a fairly, slow and active day, but that's kind of the exciting part of the job, right? It's just, you never know what's going to happen. It kind of keeps you on your toes.
The icy roads and snowy weather kept Larson busy this Christmas morning. While some might see his work as a thankless job, Larson says the support from the community is inspiring.
We get a lot of support around this time of year. We get a lot of thank you cards, gift baskets, and even just the casual wave every now and then just really helps. This career can be stressful, and just that little bit of support helps out a lot. And there's a lot of negativity right now towards law enforcement, so to see that the community still supports this is a major deal for us.
Although Larson spent a majority of his Christmas Day working, he was still able to go home for a few minutes, sit around the Christmas tree with his family, and watch his kid open up some presents.
So this career, it doesn't lend itself to family time. I mean, just the manner of the job and what you need to do, and things change so fast. You could be called out 1 second and be gone the whole day. You never know. But I feel lucky to be part of a department that values family time.
As the majority of us are going about the hustle and bustle of the hectic holiday season, take a moment to think of the ones in uniform away from their families as they protect ours. Reporting in Missoula, Kent Lutzen, MTN News.
And it wasn't just our local law enforcement. There was no Christmas break for crews on the front lines battling the Thomas Fire in Southern California. Now the largest fire in the state's history. More than 281,000 acres have burned so far. It is 86% contained. Jamie Yukas has the latest.
It is not how nearly 1,600 firefighters expected to spend the holiday.
Woke up on a cold, hard cement floor surrounded by snoring men. Not how I thought I'd wake up on a Christmas morning ever.
Marquis Moss is almost 700 miles away from her home in central Utah.
This is an opportunity that doesn't come very often, so I'm glad to be here.
Since December 4th, the Thomas Fire has destroyed over 1,000 homes and buildings. At least one firefighter died, and for others, weeks on the line have taken a toll. Why did you volunteer to be here on Christmas?
So that other people didn't have to. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hotshot firefighter J.P. Blair didn't have to be here.
So you're here for Christmas and New Year's?
And my birthday and my anniversary and my wife's birthday.
Scott DeHaas has spent more than 90 days fighting fires from his native Oregon to here in California. So spending time with other firefighters, reading cards from a grateful community, and seeing a surprise visitor was a welcomed escape.
I've been working in the woods 7 years. I never got to meet you.
Like most here, he'd rather be with his family.
This may not be the only holiday firefighters spend on the fire line. They could be here through New Year's, with flames not expected to be put out until the first week of January. Jamie Yukas, CBS News, Ventura, California.
The National Association of Anorexia Nervosa and Associated Disorders says that more than 30 million people suffer from an eating disorder in the United States. And health experts say oftentimes eating disorders go unnoticed, especially in rural areas where problems stem from a lack of resources. MTN's Keely Van Middendorp shows us how an eating disorder clinic in Great Falls is now helping those in our state's rural communities.
Owner of Emily Wish and therapist Crystal Kirschman has worked with eating disorders around the country, specializing in each step to recovery and patient care. She says eating disorders, including anorexia nervosa, bulimia, and binge eating, present similar symptoms in patients no matter where they live.
Whether I'm in Montana, New Mexico, Colorado, wherever I'm at, there's definitely a parallel between them all.
Kirschman never intended to open up her own clinic in Great Falls, but realized the need for Emily Wish after finding a lack of options to treat eating disorders in the area.
And when I moved here, I couldn't find an agency that specialized in it, and so it was kind of to the point where if I wanted to continue doing it, I just had to create it.
Since opening, the clinic has seen an overwhelming response from patients not just from Great Falls, but the surrounding communities.
I have some people from Shelby, Conrad, we've had people from Cut Bank before, so definitely people travel.
From Helena to the High Line, the patients also range in sex and age.
My youngest is 4 and all the way up to about 70.
The clinic also partners with the Great Falls Eating Disorder Task Force in their outpatient services.
Bozeman has an intensive outpatient program, and then we have our outpatient intensive outpatient program here at Emily Wish, and that's the highest level of care you can get for eating disorders in the state of Montana.
Kirschman says it's another resource that helps patients on their journey to recovery.
We range from dietitians, therapists. I know there's been medical doctors in the past. We have a dental hygienist on there, and so just everybody that is really just concerned and want to do the best to help here.
While Kirschman says her future in Great Falls is temporary, she's established a team of therapists who will continue her mission to carry hope for those struggling with eating disorders.
Once I found how great the need was, I started building up. So when I'm gone, this still exists, and the access to care is still here.
In Great Falls, Keely Van Middendorp, MTN News.
Well, good morning, everyone. Hope you all had a fantastic Christmas. Hope you're having a good Tuesday as well. If you have some time off, try to get out today if you can. It's going to be dry, but it's going to be cold. Teens and 20s out there. Then we're bringing in more snow tomorrow. First, though, let's take a look at this great picture sent in to us by Cindy. This was on Christmas Eve down there in Stevensville. Cindy, thank you so much for this beautiful photo right there. Really cold to start the morning off, especially as you head east towards the divide. 24 below in Cut Bank, 12 below Great Falls. We're at 6 below in Bozeman, 3 Helena, 0 Butte, 2 in Dillon. Slightly warmer here around western Montana, but we're now down at 6 degrees in Missoula, 1 Seeley Lake, 2 Phillipsburg, 7 Kalispell, 12 in Hamilton. Yes, bundle up, grab those jackets. Be careful on the roads as well, because as you would expect with the snow, we are seeing those snow-covered roadways really all across the state, especially as you head over those high mountain passes and across those roads there. Here's a quick look at our Doppler network. All the snow's moved out. We're going to see clouds today, so mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies, with maybe a little bit of sun peeking through the clouds by the afternoon. This is what what it looks like over Lolo Pass. So yeah, you can see some snow and ice on the roads there. Take it easy as you head over Lolo Pass. Same thing as you head over towards McDonald Pass, getting snow and ice on the roads, but no snow is falling at this time. So what I want to do here for you is just show you where the temperatures are going for the next couple days, because what it looks like, that really Arctic air we saw over the weekend is going to slide off to the east. So we're going to see a more milder trend set up. But when I say mild, I mean average temperatures, upper 20s, lower 30s, instead of those single digits and teens we have been seeing. And that's just because the center of the cold air here is going to slide east. What we are going to see is our flow come off more of the Pacific. So this is going to bring in some warmer air, like I mentioned, 20s, lower 30s. But what it's also going to do is bring in moisture off of the Pacific Ocean. So that's why we're going to see a really good chance of snow as we get into tomorrow and then moving into the weekend. As we move into next week, we'll keep that warm temperatures mostly in the 20s and 30s. Average temperature looks like it. As we get to the end of the next 10 days, this is Friday, see this big dip. We could be talking about some more Arctic air there, but we'll have to wait and see. That's at least a week or so down the road. Quick look at your 7-day forecast. Notice temperatures pretty much right around average starting tomorrow with snow moving in. Same thing for Kalispell. Temperatures mostly in the 20s after the teens today. And we'll see 25 today in Hamilton. We'll make it up into the 30s with snow starting tomorrow.
All right, definitely an active week ahead.
Yeah, a lot of snow. And I think, Justine, it's going to be more light snow tomorrow, but the heaviest amounts look like it'll probably move in Thursday night, and Friday.
All right, we'll stick around because we're right back after this break.